Hi you guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a Taurus love reading. So I actually already have a Taurus read up here. For some reason, I guess Leos are attracting a lot of Taurus. I guess Taurus does really well in Leo season. Not too much Cancer, but Leo season. So if you guys want to connect with the Leo, then you guys can do that here. Yeah, I just feel like the Leos actually just bring out the truth in Taurus. So maybe the Taurus will actually, maybe you Tauruses, or maybe the person that you guys are working with, they'll probably run away from a Leo. Or if you have like a Taurus or Leo relationship here, I think maybe the Leo may be right sometimes, a lot of the times here. Okay, they bring out like, what's really going on with Taurus here, okay? Because I feel like sometimes Taurus have this like elusive type of, vibe here. It's kind of like mixed with like, Pisces and Scorpio, but with a little of like, okay, forget about that Magician Aries energy, focus on this, right? So, yeah, so let's get into it here. Let's see what's going on for love with you and Taurus here. Okay, eventually you guys are going to work on a blueprint with this person here. This could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn here, like yourself. So I see that this person's coming in pretty fast here, pretty hot is what I'm getting with the Tower card here. This person is coming in pretty fast. This can also be a Scorpio. A Scorpio could have made this person come in like this here, or this could be something where, this person took too long to come towards you here. We have the Page of Pentacles here. Another Earth energy. We have the Ace of Swords. So this person's coming through to give you some clarity and an opportunity here, or maybe give you something which is going to give you clarity in this love relationship here. We have the King of Pentacles here. Things are not all the way like fixed or something like that, or this person's not ready entirely. They're not ready all the way, but there's something about this where it's just like, okay, I want to give this to you now. They should have been gave this to you here. We have the Empress here. The Empress came out for the other Taurus read as well as the Queen of Pentacles. So we are dealing with like Empresses and Emperor energy here. We have Justice card in reverse, but I feel like it should be up right here. And we have the Queen of Pentacles here. So I feel like this is just, like, you guys deserve this. You guys deserve this information or this answer. This could be, yeah, you guys, this is somebody you're going to have a child with here. This can also be a Libra, Taurus, or Earth sign. Remember, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with the Queen of Pentacles here. Like I said, this person was supposed to give you this. This person wasn't sure for some of you guys if it was okay, but it's okay. We have the Queen of Wands here. You guys are going to transmute or you guys are going to, your energy is going to go back to being a Queen of Wands, which is doing a lot here. So I guess this opportunity is going to give you access to do a lot of things here and to move around, okay? We have the Six of Wands and a Hierophant in reverse here. So I feel like because whatever this person is bringing you guys here, this is something that's going to change your morals, your values here. And I feel like a lot of people are going to respect this person, or respect you, and they're both for like, actually like working together, okay? Because they too also want to go in this direction as well. They're open to this. I feel like also there's a lot of people who would like to see you do a lot as well. They like when you move. They already know you're the Empress, right? Which, you're the shiznits, right? Or your person already knows you're the shiznits, and other people that surround this person, they're like, you already know you're the shiznits, but we would like to see you do more. We would like you to work your magic. The Queen of Wands is also in occult energy as well. We have the Nine of Wands here. It's like you're ready because you're not defensive. This person's not defensive. Okay, you already know that like going down this road would like, it would be a success here with the Six of Wands and a Hierophant and the Nine of Wands in reverse, right? You know it's going to be successful. I feel like there's a certain milestone, okay, that you guys have reached, and it's like, oh, I remember, like, when I was in a situation with this person before, like it didn't work out well, you know, but this time it is working well. Okay. You guys understand what I'm saying? Like, for example, like if you guys had a friendship here, okay, or you guys had an ex-boyfriend or ex-girlfriend, and you guys only got to the part where like you guys just, you know, maybe was talking about, you know, going outside, making plans, and then, you know, things didn't work out, and then eventually like you met somebody new, and then you guys like started talking, you guys started doing things here, and then you know, it actually happened, like you guys actually, you know, made these plans, and it's like, oh, okay, like, you know, this is not happening here, so I guess I don't need to feel like traumatized like with this person anymore, right? So I would say, you know, let's clarify. Let's get one more card though. This is not a secret because I feel like with the moon here, it was a secret before. Okay, I guess the universe or the tickles or God didn't want to blow up this a person's spot, whether if they didn't know if it was okay, or, you know, if they didn't have everything organized, you know, or it could be like, you know, they didn't want them to the energy spirit didn't want this person to to let people know that, you know, this person was just, you know, trying to get it together. Okay, so let's clarify the yeah, we have the Emperor here. I'm channeling the Emperor here. um so the Emperor's in reverse here. Ooh. Let's clarify the Page of Pentacles. So the Page of Pentacles is a judgment energy here, and also, yeah, so this person has to make a major judgment call. Like, honestly, with the Page of Pentacles, this is about a tune. So you've been hearing a special tune. Okay, for example, like, this could be like, okay, now you're about to date maybe a different nationality here. Okay, or now you're about to date somebody who is basically, like, I want to use this example. Like, I didn't have a lot of good, you know, it wasn't like I didn't have a good relationship with a certain nationality. And it's like, for example, I'm coming back into meeting a different coming back into meeting either the same nationality or a different nationality, but they carry the same energy. And or this could be about age, experience, or something like that. And it's like, oh wow, like, you know, it's different this time. Now I can actually like get married, or I can have kids, and I don't have to worry about getting my ASS my beat, you know, or, you know, being cheated on, or like, you know, being manipulated and stuff like that, right? I feel like some of you guys like that's too much, and it's like, honestly, it's not too much. It's like, if you knew that it was the wrong thing to do, and you knew that it was really really bad, you cannot say something wasn't bad, right? If you know you're hurting somebody's feelings, then that means you have a lack of empathy. Now you need to learn. Now you need to learn how it feels to, you know, feel, right? Maybe you won't do certain things. This is why karma exists, right? Or this is why, like, or this is why we have to learn. This is why teachers exist. This is why school exists, right? I'm teaching you a lesson. You taught me a lesson. Now it's time for you to learn a lesson, right? So with this energy, whether if you were getting, where you was the domestic violence relationship, or you were being manipulated, or people set you up, or whatever the situation is, you guys are going back into an energy, and this time something is not going to happen. Okay, now if it's the other way around, where you guys were hitting on somebody, manipulating, stuff like that, maybe you guys will get with somebody who doesn't trigger that within you. Okay, they don't trigger that within you here. But honestly, I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna lie here. If they trigger that within you here, that means that you need to purge. You're so fixed in a certain structure to the point where you guys are not letting up on a grip, right? You know, for me, like because I'm so young, you can hear it in my voice. Every time I go work at a job, or I go work, or I go somewhere, they always pick on me. I'm not even trying to be self-centered, but they always pick on me because I'm young and I don't act like the culture. I'm not pregnant early. I speak like I'm intelligent. I ask a lot of questions. You know, I mean, it's an inquisitive type of vibe to these individuals or to these bosses, right? You know, they try to smile in my face and set me up, and they're like, "Oh, you're young. You can have this on your record. Oh, you're young. You know, follow the trend." And it's like, you are taking my free will away. That I consider that as rape. You're raping me, and we've been down this road before, right? And it's like, you need to learn a lesson. So, you guys, if you guys are, I would say, you know, because it's gonna come back around. It doesn't matter how much you run from it, Taurus, or if you guys are dealing with someone like this, it doesn't matter. It may not happen in this cycle, but it may happen in the next cycle where this person may end up beating your ASS, or may end up, you know, like playing mind games with you, may end up, you know, taking all your money and stuff like that, right? I'm just using examples. So it may not, like I said, it may not happen in this cycle, but it may happen. It's gonna come back around. That's how karma works, or that's how energy just works. So this tune that you guys are hearing, or this tune, the signs and synchronicities that you guys are, like, you know, seeing, that's this person coming in to give you an offer to continue a certain cycle, to continue a certain chapter here. Just because you ran away doesn't mean that something's over. Or just because, I'm not saying like legit this person ran away, but just because like you cut something off or something like that doesn't mean there's something over. They'd be like, oh, okay, 8 of Cups, walk away from this person, okay, because they're still the same. You know, if you keep coming up against the energy, it's like, you're gonna keep walking away. You think that's the answer? I don't think so. I think if it keeps coming up here, it's something that you need to see. Do you need to act like the culture? No, I still haven't figured it out. Because I'm like, why would you? Yeah, for me, what I'm seeing is continue to act like yourself. And I think that towards the end, you need to bring in justice. You need to either take people to court. You need to either use your wisdom, because I'm, you know, clamping my chin like as if I had a long beard. Use your wisdom, because files do not lie. Numbers do not lie. Files do not lie. If you keep going to every job or to every person and they're beating your ASS, and the justice system keeps taking their back, not thoroughly investigating and stuff like that. If they keep doing that, then you know that they like abusive people. You know that the United States is abusive themselves. They like when people, I'm gonna go extreme, because if you if you like people getting abused, or you're not thoroughly investigating, and people got things on their record like misdemeanors and all this extra good stuff, and you're like, okay, yeah, you just did it, and it's like, hello, did you thoroughly investigate? Do you know why I had this on my record? Do you know why I have a stealing record? Because I'm not eating, nobody's feeding me. When I'm going to the shelters, they're not feeding me, or I'm getting kicked out, or they do feed me for 1 or 2 days, but then I'm getting harassed by a people, so I have to leave, and I have no money for a lawyer. I have nothing. So what do you expect me to do? Oh, I can't help you. This is why I said I do not like the United States. Because if you did care, you know, then you would do something, right? Just like you have pantries for free for food, but not a lot of people know about that. Instead, they want to get pregnant. So it's ridiculous, you know. We have the Ace of Swords at the bottom of the deck here, which means clarity, truth. So we're going to clarify Judgment and the Ace of Pentacles again. One more time. We have the Nine of Cups here. So soon, this is going to be very fulfilling to you. Soon, you guys are going to be sitting on the beach. Something just came out. We have the Devil and a Death card here. Somebody doesn't want you to end. Somebody doesn't want you. I feel like a Scorpio or a Capricorn wants you to continue like this instant gratification, this devil-like traits. Okay? Because they know you've met an Empress here with the Four of Cups in reverse. They know you've met this person. But they're like, no, come back. Continue to like make ice cream. Continue to make money. Continue to be around me. Continue partying here. But with the Death card in reverse here, it's like, hey, like, you know, it's time. You guys are smelling the scent. It's time to cut the string here, because this person, I don't know if they're messing with your health or something, but it's time. But this person right here, the Empress, they're your wish fulfillment here. It's in reverse right now. You guys don't feel like it's a wish, but you guys are smelling the scent here. Like, this is something that I do like. Or this person is doing this. All you guys are doing is calling this person in. You know, I had a dream about, someone that I used to date here. I had a child. I keep having children. I keep giving birth, I guess, spiritually. But, and I feel like this is a memory here. But I had a dream that I had a child here, with this person, again. And, this time it was different. It was like, we were both parents and we were both, like, having a good time. But they wrote us up because we were having a good time, versus parents, they're like, well, if you really did like your child, you would, like, act like dry. You wouldn't, that, you're more likely to get written up or be considered or viewed as bad parents if you act dry, right? This is why husband and wives on the street, they look like they don't like each other, but the kids get to have fun. It's a form of punishment. But and when the dream, they wrote me and him up, and for some reason there was a girl behind the glass, and she was like, oh, she was wearing booty shorts, and they told her, yeah, you can't wear that, because she had a kid, and she was just acting like very emotionally manipulative. She was looking, and she's just like giving me like, oh, I don't know what's going on with you, but it's like she was kind of giving me the vibe like, act like you can. I'm like, I'm in the dream, I'm like, I'm not gonna suck this person's dick, like, to make you feel like you're in power. Like, we wasn't doing anything wrong. We were just having fun. Like, legit, we was at a table just laughing and coloring. Like, if we was in social services, And I was like, take that off of my child's record, because, I was telling, it was intuitively in the dream, I was like, that if that goes on my child record, my child is going to act like that. She's more likely to act like that energetically, because how I'm coming off, and or just like just intuitively here, right? And then I had a dream that like I had an altercation with the person in real life too, and I was wondering, like, because my dreams were repetitive here, so I had a I had a dream. It was another dream where like me and him, we got back together, and we was in, I guess, his family member's house here, and he was just looking at me like, do you not remember the problem? Because I was like, oh, I could just spend the night again, and he's looking at me like, do you not remember the problem here? And I'm like, oh, I forgot in the dream that I had a problem with him. Like, I just passed by, like, if anything was, if nothing was wrong. What makes me think about, like, how do you forget, like, there was a problem in the dream? It's kind of weird, because I'm like, well, is he aware? Like, but anywho's whatever, right? But then after that happened here, we sat somewhere, and in the dream, I was feeling like, okay, are you going to leave again? Like, are you going to do something again here? And I hear like that would never happen, obviously, because I don't want to get back with the dude. But it just explains a lot here, because I'm like, you only get back, like, whatever. That's just like he was just like a power person, and honestly, that's why I want justice. Because if you have no empathy, if you have no sympathy for what you did, you're a fraud, you do this, you're abusive, your mom took me to court and shit like that. It's just like, this is ridiculous. And America didn't even look on my side. Oh, you have to get a lawyer. Well, what if I don't want to get a lawyer? I'm mentally traumatized. I need counseling. You don't care. Don't like America. I can't help you. You can't help me. That's how America is, But everybody's committing fraud and all this extra stuff, right? But you go for people who are clean. And it's like, oh, yeah, act like the trend, It's like, how about you not do that? Because honestly, if you really look at the system, it's not that hard. It's the people that you're allowing to make fuck up shit, right? So, yeah, so basically when the girl comes back, I just be like, but basically, to make a long story short, the girl comes back, and I had a child, and the child was on the floor. She was on the floor because there was like an outbreak. There was almost like a fight in the building or something like that. Like, it was almost like it was a fire, and all these people went crazy. And so their glass was broken where me and my ex-boyfriend was sitting at the table, like we was in social services, okay. Yeah, social services. The kid was on a baby. The baby was about like, maybe they wasn't even one yet. I think they were one, because I had a big head. I'm not gonna lie. The child had a big head, and the child was on the floor, and I picked up the floor. I picked up the child. There was like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old on the child. Like, it was like a big explosion or something like that. But I don't even know how it happened. And then somebody came in, someone that I knew. you know, she was on a higher, she was on a high stature here. She had a high position, and she told me, she's like, you know, like, she told me the person's name. They told me the person's name in a dream. Um, she told me while I was picking up the child, she was like, you know, like, so and so is closer to this person, right? And I was like, yeah, I know, you know, but behind my back, she was just like, I'm so confused. Like, why are you so on this girl, but you're not on this other person, you know? And that's what my ex-boyfriend told me too before. But it's like, for me in real life, I'm like, don't worry about it, because my person, they don't really like this individual here, you know? But maybe they were to like this person, but I guess my intuition, I trust my intuition. I was like, you know what, don't worry. You know, like, this person, they're cool. You know, not the person that, you know, they're vibing with, but it's like the person that they're cool with, you know, like, they talk to, it's cool. My concern is this person, because I know, like, I really got a feeling that, you know, you may like them, but you're not coming off that way. In real life, I did have a situation like that. I really did. You know, and come to find out, the person, she was just acting like, you know, she was very into him. She's wondering, like, oh, why are you, like, why are you saying all these things, but you're doing things that are very similar. You're acting dumb, like my ex-best friend, or the associates that I was with, right? So it's like, you guys are all in this one bingo jumbo Solomon Gomorrah type of energy, right? I'm like, it's disgusting. I'm not gonna be fucking you. I'm not gonna be having sex with you. I'm sorry. Like, it's disgusting. You're not gonna be my friend. And honestly, this is why I'm saying we need justice. Because right now, I feel like this Bible stuff, some people are trying to make it happen. This is when they allow things to happen. You know, it's Solomon Gomorrah. Then people get locked up like David for people accusing him for having sex with the girl when he never had sex with her. People in the Bible, like, maybe he did have sex with her. This and that, third, yada yada yada. You know, but the way how I'm seeing it is like, okay, well, you keep pushing it on to me, and no, there's nobody around that hears that is watching you pushing on to me here. They call him with her garment. And he's like, whoa, I didn't even do that. Then he had to spend years in prison proving that he was a prophet, or proving that he was actually who he said he wasn't. The story changed the whole narrative too as well. He didn't really care about whether he was sleeping with his girl. He was just like, oh, you can see the future. This is great. Eventually let him out of jail. It's crazy though. It's like, it's very interesting here, you know. Then there's another story that I read where it's like they were going to war. The guy, he's like, oh, I'm gonna cover for you. Come to find out, they're like, oh, you're it was about Syria, or sorry, they call him, like, riding in a chariot, right? I'm hearing, oh my gosh, yo, God, this is too much. Listen, it is what it is, right? Because you're not learning, and obviously it needs to be learned. Because I'm learning my lesson, right? When people take me to court, fire me, all this other extra good stuff, right? So you need to learn. If I'm trying to go to the justice system, if I'm trying to go to lawyers and stuff like that, and you saying, all of you guys, for boroughs, all of you guys say you can't help me, then you're playing games with me. You're playing with me because I sound young, and I'm like, I'm dead ass. You don't want to take me serious, then I'm gonna blow up your spot. I'm not being a snitch, but I have to do this. When you're abusive, listen to what I'm saying. I have to do this because you're not listening. I have to do this. And so when you listen to me, right, then that's why I'm gonna stop. That's why I'm gonna stop, like, you know, blowing up your spot. Listen to what I'm saying, you guys. So with this person, like I said, the cycle, it seems like this time it's not going to happen again with the Nine of Wands in reverse. I'm hearing good job. It's not going to happen again. But again, just listen, because you may find out that this cycle it won't happen, but the next cycle it will. That's how energy works. That's why I got caught up in the situation that I'm in. I followed the energy on the outside, but I didn't look any inside. That was the big but. So yes, in this energy, yes, this person's coming back and you guys will complete something. You guys will eventually go out. But what about the next cycle? This is why I do series, right? What about the next chapter? That's why it changes. 1 minute it's like, okay, this is you, and you're like, I totally resonated with it, but you may listen to another Taurus read and you're like, okay, that doesn't resonate with me. It doesn't resonate with you right now. But the next cycle, it may resonate because you don't know everything about what this person did, right? Or what this person's energy is. Just like I was with an abusive person, right? Didn't know. You may get with this person or someone like this energy, this person don't look like it at all. Then when you're with them 5 years or 7 years or 10 years or maybe a month, they all of a sudden become abusive, and all of a sudden you resonate with a reading, right? That's how this goes. So on a good note, you're wonderful. You're the Empress here. You are the it factor, right? You are bringing injustice here. This is fair. We have the Empress and the Emperor. You're the one that's upright here. The Emperor is not so much here, but that's because they're a bit hesitant. But it's not a secret that this person is disorganized here. So I don't know what this opportunity is. This is definitely going to be something fulfilling here. We have the Nine of Cups here, and we also have the what's it called? Judgment. Okay. So you guys kind of already have an idea. This can also just be about like, okay, this person just coming in to offer you like on a date, to put you on a date or something like that. You have the Wheel of Fortune here. So this is going to bring in new karma here. I feel like some of you guys are like, girl, he didn't know better. He didn't know better. I'm like, he did know better because he told me and I didn't believe him. I'm like, you know better. And I'm always telling you right from wrong. You mean to tell me that didn't click in your mind? That's what I'm saying. Like, put it to the test. Put it to the test. You guys, something's happening here. Test your young ones here. They do it on YouTube all the time, like the Jelly Bean Challenge. Hey, stay right here. I'll be back. You know, it's a little specific, but it's like, you know, the child knows, okay, you know, mom's going to be back. She's doing something. I didn't say that. But obviously I'm testing you. I didn't say that. But you're in your mind, you're saying, okay, mommy's doing something or daddy's doing something. I have to wait. I have to be patient here. You're doing something. I can't be tempted. Or I'm going to get bow. Or I'm just not going to get the jelly bean. Or I'm going to get this jelly bean, but I'm not going to get it. I'm not going to get it, next time. Right? Thinking critically. And this person, they always think critically too. Every time. All the time. If you guys was to see this person right now, you'd be like, yeah, you knew. Yeah, you knew. So that is all that I have for you guys here. I hope you guys enjoy. Remember to like, subscribe, and to share. Look in the description box below and follow my Instagram. And I will see you guys next time. Wheel of Fortune. Bye.